What do you think your most awkward chairlift moment's ever been?
Probably this.
So you've been skiing your whole life?
Yeah. My parents used to change my diapers up here in the Y. I was a little guy.
I like the old lifts.
Yeah, me too.
They have more character to them.
There are worse ways to be spending a Tuesday. Just saying.
The chairlift really dramatically changed the sport. It was what brought skiing, into the forefront.
Aside from skiing and snowboarding, there's nothing else like it in any other sport where you have this completely individual experience on the way down. And then you come together at the bottom and get on this contraption and ride back up to the top.
You're never ever going to forget that. I can remember my first day on a chairlift.
No matter what gear you're on or where you're skiing, it's sort of, you feel like you're part of this, like this club, that you're a skier and you get to do it and you get to be with your friends and you get to experience it with strangers. I mean, if it wasn't for the chairlift, we'd still be hiking up mountains.
People are very passionate about where they live and very passionate about their chairlifts and they think that's the best.
What's your favorite lift?
Seventh Heaven.
Chair number 4.
Chair 22.
Kanayama, number 3. Without a doubt, chair 1 at Mount Baker.
Wildcat at Alta.
Standish.
Looking Glass, Winter Park Resort.
Good single at Mad River Glen.
Can't go wrong on this chair.
Yeah.
In the first chair every time.
His name is First Chair Bruce.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's how they know it.
On a powder day, I know exactly what chair I'm going to go to. I know exactly what run I'm going to ski. It's funny because there's even rivalry within a ski resort about which chair is better. Oh, you ski that one, well this one's better. Oh, you go there, that one's better.
I think there's an unlimited number of lines that you can pick up here, and it never gets boring, which is what is so awesome. And even when we don't have great powder, great snow, it's still fun and exciting.
Yeah, right off of that little tree right there, and it's super clean landing.
That's one of the funnest things you can do when you go skiing is meet up with that local passionate person that wants you to have the best time at their resort.
The idea of speed gives you more is something that is, people are demanding of their ski areas.
Well, you see it everyone's trying to put in high-speed 6-packs, and now there's an 8-pack. And there's this you're trying to get to the top faster and faster and get more runs.
As the way we live gets faster, for me personally, the idea of actually slowing down is more attractive than it's ever been.
These older chairlifts with, doubles are a bit slower. It just slows you down a bit.
And you can kind of sit back and just sort of take it all in. And, it's cold, so you're not taking your phone out. You're sort of really actually slowing down and experiencing just being here in the mountains.
Those old chairlifts were kind of like the hubs of the community. And I think that's why people hold on to them so dearly. If I try to think of a chairlift that sort of embodies this, at least here in the Pacific Northwest, the first one that comes to mind is the Seventh Heaven chair at Stevens Pass.
Seventh Heaven was built in 1961. It is the steepest of chairlifts in North America.
It's pretty much straight up.
Yeah, there's no bar, nothing that comes down.
You go to get on that lift and you're looking up at that rock face and realizing that you're about to go on to something that's pretty unique, pretty steep.
It's like takes us back to like simpler life, you know what I'm saying?
Does. There's a charm to it.
Do you know the seventh heaven chair Whistler's named after this one?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, I just learned that.
By chance, it was our 7th lift on Blackcomb, and being the 7th heaven ride 25 years earlier popped into mind, and that's how the name 7th heaven came about, from that ride at Stevens Pass.
Nice little tidbit of information.
We're full of it today.
You're full of it today? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, we've got all the history.
You're full of it today.
Okay, good. It's amazing to think that lifts have been turning here for almost 100 years. That's
rope toes
cool.
have been burning gloves off kids' hands. It's been happening for a long time.
Yeah.
The ski culture here at Stevens is pretty distinct compared to some of the other ski areas around.
Yes, sir! How you doing? Good.
There's not a lot of ego and there's a lot of terrain.
Hey! Woo! First run. How's your ride? It's been awesome all day. I'm glad it is.
I'm really lucky. I got what I think is the best resort in, you know, the Northwest, 100%. I mean, in my personal opinion, you know, probably the United States. I'm sure a lot of people would argue that, but.
Well, the chairlift's the best seat in the house. I mean, skiing is a show-off sport. The steepest terrain tends to be under the lift because that's the most direct way to the top. So a lot of times, when you're up there, you're getting that bird's eye view of the jumps and the best skiers on the hill. And
yeah, you might throw that backy or 360 that you never would have done normally, but you got that chairlift courage.
Here at Whistler, watching people, you know, coming down was part of the whole experience.
for everyone watching from the bottom in the lift line, like you're part of the show. Like you're up there in the show.
You don't need TV, you don't need Instagram, it's happening right live for you.
What do we do now? I know. Okay, we better not talk about anything bad, huh?
I find you can learn the most interesting things on chairlifts.
Yeah? 50 years. You're not that old, man. You skied 37 runs today. Lost 50 pounds, and you're full of surprises.
There was just the two of you, so whether it's a family member, a friend, or somebody that you just met that yelled single at the back of the lift line.
How's it going? Ryan.
Ryan, Hayden.
Nice to meet you, Hayden.
You met some great-looking women. Got a date.
I met my wife on a chairlift. I actually proposed to her on skis, on snow, on Valentine's Day.
Well, in light of Valentine's Day, what's your favorite pickup line?
Favorite pickup? Let's go ski.
Let's go skiing. It's one of those chairlifts where you are sitting and your legs are touching the person next to you. And I was sort of seeing this guy, he would just over and over, he'd be like, let's lap the sea chair. We skied that chairlift pretty much every day for like a week, and we ended up calling it the makeout chair.
I got the chance to ride up the red chair with Pierre Trudeau, our Prime Minister at the time. How often do you get a chance to have a one-on-one with the Prime Minister of Canada, especially when you're a 20-year-old?
Deep snowpacks, been maybe known to get off before the top of the lift and, jump off into a snowbank.
So you used to jump off the chairlift?
You know, if the powder's good and you're trying to beat somebody to it.
You gotta go.
Yeah, you're too young to know. Back in the old days when people had contests saying who could swing the chairs the most.
Oh.
Who could get them? Have you ever been on a bouncing contest?
No.
Have you been up yet? No. It's so good.
In my life, probably.
Even since like my head
I saw someone rip the hair.
Coming off this lift.
It's super nice.
I don't think that the chairlift probably gets the credit that it should for what it has done for the sport of skiing.
Ski culture has created towns. It's created a language. It's created a lifestyle. The priority is passion. It's not money. It's not your job, success. It's an escape from reality.
There are hundreds of things that have contributed to skiing and ski culture over the years, but if you peel back all the layers and get right down into the center of it, I'm pretty sure you'll find a chairlift.
What's a pirate's favorite beer?
What?
A PBR!
What's a pirate's favorite letter?
You think it's the R?
But it's the C.